You could turn that off.
We're live.
I mean, I can't. Evan, how do
Let's
I
go! Welcome, everybody. Stay Cashin, the Thursday edition.
Bill.
How you all doing today?
I mean, literally, for 5 minutes, I've been trying to tell these fucking two to shut the fuck up. Evan's been trying to tell him to shut up. And then Evan's like, we're about to go live. And then Bill's like, you can see your location. And then Rackets like, holy shit. Fucking two idiots. What up? Let's get weird. It's the Stay Cashin show with Tommy G, Evan Hand, and two fucking retards. We are here on Thursday looking to make you a shit ton of money tonight. I fucking love this game tonight. I think it's phenomenal. We're about to head into MLB playoffs. We're going to give some props and Bill, I swear to God.
Someone fucking called me. What do you want me to do?
This is
Fucking
top tier
popular.
podcasting right now.
Fucking popular, dude.
What do we want him to do, Evan? I don't know. Evan, why don't you tell Bill?
Oh, maybe I fucking forgot to turn it off. I can't remember everything. I'm trying to save your guys' lives when you're sending out your stupid dick pics that people can find out exactly where you're sending that photo from.
Wow.
And I told Rackets, and now Rackets is amazed.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rackets isn't hard to amaze. Fucking idiots.
Crickets.
Guys, anytime you send a photo to someone,
Can we just
find out the location of the person. All you have to do is save that photo to your phone. Save it. Then go to your photos. On that photo, swipe up, and it'll give you the information, the date, the time, the location.
And for the record, I am very difficult to impress.
Right. All right. You guys got that? You guys all got that? You know how to save a picture now on your phone? Evan, is it okay if we proceed?
Yeah, we hard hitting handicapping right there.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's get to some stuff that's going to make you money today. Let me introduce the cast of characters first. Evan Hand, what's up, brother?
What's up, guys? I'm actually went to the Tripoli's show last week, and I got an All My Heroes Are Shadow Band shirt, so I feel like that just resonates with you and Sam as well. So,
Are you saying that I'm one of your heroes?
I could say that.
I mean, I will take that. I'm very happy to say that. Thank you. Bill is not shadow banned, which means he is not one of Evan's heroes because all of Evan's heroes are shadow banned. Bill Rupp, how are you doing today?
I'm quite lovely.
That's good. You actually seem like you're in a good mood, considering how angry you were to start the show.
I wasn't angry at all.
Yeah, you seem like you're in a good mood today. You're always in a good mood on Thursday after 2 days
Just
off.
spreading information. Mr. Information. That's it.
Spreading
Just trying to
information.
help everybody out. I want the
Spreading
women to be held, scared, not scared, walking around. I help the women. I help the people. I'm the man of the people.
I mean, you are the self-proclaimed man of the people. Joey Rackets is now a Rays fan, I could tell. You have switched loyalties. You are now going all in on your Rays bandwagon. You have loved the Rays for a while. I noticed the hat. Is this your team of the playoffs?
Probably not for the whole playoffs unless they take out the Yankees, but definitely for against the Indians. I think they win this series.
Right,
All
it's very low.
I was
today.
just gonna say,
Very
are you
low.
10 feet away from your mic right now?
No,
Very
I can
low
turn
volume?
I can turn it up. Hold on. I had it low because all I was hearing was echoes.
No, it's probably all you were hearing was Bill's background. Fucking people.
No, it wasn't my background.
We disagree.
Bill's back.
By the way, should know we actually did a No Mercy podcast yesterday. That fucked up my whole entire night and morning. But we did a No Mercy podcast. New episode has dropped. Myself, Bobby, and Bill Rupp. Uncle Danny call in. Go check it out. Talking about the Elon Musk thing with him buying Twitter, the Prime Minister of Italy, Chrissy Teigen, fucking Adrenochrome, Jeffrey Dahmer. You name it, we covered it. Make sure you get over there. Check out the new No Mercy. And there's a promo code for No Mercy, which I'll give you here. If you guys go to manscaped.com, you can use the promo code No Mercy, no spaces, 20% off, plus free shipping. Bill, real quick before we get going, I didn't let you on for the intro because I found out afterwards. Do you like manscaped.com?
Huh, what kind of question's that? That's like fucking asking me, do I want whipped cream on anything? Of course.
They have new boxers, Bill. Have you seen that?
No, I have
They
not.
launched a new boxer on there with a yellow
Why?
band.
Damn, I need them.
Yeah, we did a promo for Manscaped yesterday on the No Mercy show. I called Evan right before the show.
Oh, look at this! Manscaped! Wow, look at those undies!
He just gave himself a wedgie for that.
Look at that! Rupp 45 wearing them.
Rough 45.
No bullshit here. I'm not Howard Stern.
Yeah, no, we don't lie. I actually called
stopped
Evan.
at a place and then it didn't open till, never opened before, so.
Yeah, I actually called Evan before No Mercy yesterday. just to tell him to re-up the Manscaped thing just so I can get more free shit and Bill can get more free shit. So, Bill, we got another shipment coming, baby. Running low on that coffee ordering. Bring it on.
Great fucking product.
It is really good shit. Manscaped.com, promo code No Mercy, 20% off plus free shipping. All right, so Monday Night Football recap. We'll get to that in a second. 2 seconds on it because obviously it was Monday. We didn't do a show Tuesday or Wednesday. But before that, we got a pretty big headline brewing here, E-Money. Let's talk about some headlines.
We have something Nostradamus called months ago. Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen are getting a divorce.
Conspiracy G strikes again. I knew this last year when he signed his extension because Gisele Bündchen was the reason he was going to retire. And the second he signed that extension, I kind of wasn't as all in on it, but I said he must be getting a divorce. There's no way she would let him play for another 2 years with their kids being the age that they are. And then when he missed training camp, it was a lock. It was the lock of the century. He was getting divorced. People were talking about the Masked Singer and all this other shit. Nah, bro. Tom Brady ain't missing training camp for the Masked Singer. That was Gisele. That's a divorce. Brady is done. Bill Rupp, are you going to be dating Gisele Bündchen next is what everyone wants to know.
No.
Okay, Rackets, what do you feel about the Tom Brady situation?
He's probably gonna play till he's 60 now.
Yeah, he's never gonna. He's literally about to sign like a 50.
I mean, who cares? Like,
it's important, dude. It affects the whole landscape of the NFL, and he's pretty much the most popular.
I mean, he's really not that great anymore.
We spent 9 shows talking about Deshaun Watson finger popping a masseuse. We could spend 10 minutes talking about
finger popping a masseuse. I'd rather hear about your divorce than fucking.
My divorce would be a very short story, just as short as the marriage was, which was a total of 6 weeks.
I mean, it's definitely more interesting.
6 weeks?
Yeah, it definitely is more interesting. So, I probably had more.
Listen, your divorce has it all. It has fucking threesomes, a stolen dog, fucking not moving to different states. I mean,
to Singapore.
This is just
an annulment.
Brady.
Yeah, an annulment wasn't even a divorce. That immediately takes it in because you got to go to the court.
Yours is 10 times. 10 times more interesting.
Thank you, Bill Rupp. I agree. I think my annulment was much more exciting than Tom Brady's is.
So you're saying you're better than Tom Brady?
Way better at divorce than him.
Way better.
Way better. No kids, got out with all my money. Like fucking no, way better than him. Way better. Fucking, I crushed Tom Brady in divorce.
You did take your dog though.
Getting my dog, that fucking sucked. You know, the good thing is maybe the dog, hopefully he's doing well, but maybe he isn't alive right now. So at this point, maybe it would be okay. But that was the only thing that got me. I got my dog stolen. Another story for another day. What do you think? What do you think of this situation? Do you think it affects Brady the rest of the year? Everyone's like, "Oh, fade Brady in the Bucs the rest of the year." I'm like, we've been fading Brady in the Bucs because of this divorce the whole season. Like now, it should be a weight off his shoulder, if anything. This has been going on for a fucking year, guys. This isn't new. They kept this a secret for a year.
He looks like fucking garbage. The picture that came out like a month ago when he missed camp, he looked like Skeletor. That dude.
Yeah. Well, I think part of it may actually be the fucking. So he may be deep in the adrenochrome here to fucking keep himself alive. I think Tom Brady is the one thing that even the naysayers of adrenochrome will believe in. Maybe she wants out of the cabal shit. Maybe she's like, dude, you're too addicted to this fucking baby blood. And we got to fucking separate from this. You can't keep doing this, dude. You're going to, Benjamin Button shit ain't going to go forever. You're going to die. And maybe that's why they left. What do you think of that, Rackets?
I mean, it is. I don't know. It is what it is.
She's worth more than him. I don't think she really cares.
Yeah. She doesn't care. It doesn't matter to any of them. I mean, they both have more than enough money. Who cares?
Well, I mean, it affects more of just their day-to-day and shit like that more than how.
Well, and I mean, we all knew it. She told him
financially.
She doesn't want him in the NFL. She didn't want him playing anymore. There's a time where she wanted him with the kids, and he said no. So football's more important to his family, obviously, and that's it. It's over. Fuck.
It's funny though.
After you fuck your son enough times, you probably get bored of it, right? When it's Tom Brady making out with his fucking kid every day.
Oh man! See, you always got to take it. You always got to take it to a different level.
It's funny though because Cole Beasley, who just signed with the Bucs after not being signed for all the vax shit, just signed with the Bucs, played 3 games.
Really stupid, and not because of your face on the thing.
Oh,
there it goes.
We're back. Are we back?
We're back. It's not stuck in my face anymore.
Moving. Are we back?
They're probably like a minute and a half behind, but we are back for now. I would not be surprised if it happens again, though.
All right, yeah. I mean, worst producer in the world, Evan Hand. We're back. This is the first time we've spun and got back, at least.
It's
progress. We get the wheel of death, we're dead.
It's progress.
I mean, hey, maybe it's going to be a good day. I think it's going to be a good day in the gambling world. We'll talk about that in a minute. But what other headlines do we have before we do?
I'm tricking the internet, honestly. I made a fake injury report for the Bucks. It's on Twitter.
I saw that.
It just has all their injuries, and then I put divorce
I looked
for
it
Tom
up,
Brady.
Evan. You tricked me. I looked it up too. Bill Rupp would have just been like, "Did you see this?" But I actually looked it up to make sure it did not say Tom Brady was out of practice due to divorce.
Le'Veon Bell is going to fight Uriah Hall on the undercard of the Jake Paul fight.
I mean, honestly,
just try to stay relevant, man.
Jake Paul versus
Rackets, dude. Le'Veon Bell can box. He's been boxing for years, and that knockout in his last fight of Adrian Peterson was pretty impressive. I don't know if that's fucking open shot.
Stop,
dude. Listen,
I can't get behind all these washed up dudes trying to box.
Dude, he has
Frank Gore, all of them.
But he has a lot of fights. Frank Gore and these guys just kind of walked in a ring like, I could throw a punch. Like, Le'Veon Bell has been boxing for years.
He's been rapping for years. He's been a running back for years. Come on.
Listen. He didn't. I haven't seen anyone that knockout that he had, and I'm just saying. I think he loses, but I'm not so quick to just fucking write off Lev Bell. I feel like he's actually taken this boxing very seriously over the last 2 or 3 years, and being an elite athlete, we've seen people like Greg Hardy and these guys, convert to MMA, which is a much more difficult discipline, and at least have moderate success. Boxing, I don't know. I think it may be okay. Bill Rupp, does Le'Veon Bell get his head taken off?
I don't know.
I feel like it's just a money grab either way.
I didn't see the last fight.
100% a money grab. Yeah,
I didn't see. Yeah, anytime you're
that definitely is. But that doesn't mean he sucks, right? Like, you could do a money grab and not suck, right?
Evan's distracting me. Right?
I thought of a funny joke.
Okay,
let's go.
Kareem Hunt's getting into kickboxing.
Oh, Jesus.
Not funny.
I think it's funny. All right, Le'Veon Bell, what else we got here? We got any other headlines?
Just Javonte Williams tore his ACL, and then the guy who ran onto the field Monday night during that game, they were protesting a trial about pigs or something.
That was awesome.
He's suing or filed a police report against Bobby Wagner, which makes zero fucking sense. I did a TikTok video about it.
I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great that he fucking got fucked up.
I love that he got smashed. I mean, we didn't talk about Judge, dude. We haven't been on since Judge homered. Right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's
how about that? Forget the Judge home run and all that. Like, that was all great. We cashed a double max bet. Bill Rupp won like fucking $10,000 betting on the fucking thing. That was all awesome. But we need to talk about that fucking fan who almost pulled off the greatest move in the history of fucking sports, jumping over the fucking balcony onto the fucking ground, knowing, all right, the ball's over there, jump down. If that guy drops that ball, boom. He's fucking $2 million.
I think, but if he didn't jump, I think he had a shot at the ball because the guy in the Yankees sport jacket did nothing, right? And the guy's obviously sitting next to the guy who caught the ball was eating French fries, sitting down.
What was that guy doing, by the way? Have you guys seen that highlight?
I think they were all friends.
Dude, there's an elongated highlight. The guy was sitting there eating French fries when he's just looking up at fucking the dude catching Judge's home run ball.
Right next to you.
Going over him. He's just sitting there like this, looking up. And he had this like, what just happened? Like, he didn't even know Judge was batting.
Yeah. So like I said, it turns out that the guy was like he's has money anyway.
Well, he's a VP of fucking Fisher Investments.
Yeah, his wife works for Dallas or something for the Cowboys.
His wife is a sports reporter for the Cowboys.
And she was on The Bachelor as well.
And she was on The Bachelor. And he's a VP at Fisher Investments who manages $197 billion in assets. So literally the guy that needed the money the least in the whole entire stadium got the fucking ball, and now you know why Tommy G was rooting for it to go in the box. But has anyone heard anything? Did he sell it? What's he doing?
No, he said he still doesn't know.
He still doesn't know.
He's gotten offers, but he's waiting.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if I'm him, I'll just fucking hold on to that shit and milk the fame. But the guy eating the French fries sitting down never even got up after the guy caught the ball, and he's looking like in complete
he's looking like in shock, like he didn't know what was going on. What an idiot.
Fucking unbelievable. So congratulations to Judge. That was awesome. Good to see him do that. I love how everyone Rackets is just like, it's finally good to see a clean baseball player win the rally. How the fuck do we know if he's clean?
Everybody said the Maguire thing. Stop.
I was the only person in my fucking school screaming that Maguire and Sosa were on steroids because I thought everyone was on steroids back then, which they ended up being. No one was saying, 5 years from now, we may be talking about Judge. How did he hit 30 more home runs than every other player? Because he was juicing. We don't know.
Bill and I were talking on the show the other day. We're like, all right, everybody remembers the 98 chase when it actually broke, but nobody remembers in 99 that those numbers got broke again. It's just they didn't get broke from the 99 number or the 98 number, so nobody remembers the 99 year. It was the same two people.
Yep, exactly. And no one remembers that back then no one was talking about steroids. In 98, 99. Everyone just thought they were Herculean fucking monsters.
You had Brady Anderson for the Orioles leading off and hitting 50 home runs. The dude was a fucking pile of garbage.
Career high was like 9 before that.
Fucking trash.
Even though I told you this, that Brady Anderson's father was in one of my stock trading classes, right?
For real?
Yeah. This is like 8, 10, fucking 8. Probably 15.
You see my son out there? He's crushing the ball.
Yeah. Did your son do roids?
You see that Drew Brees wants to return to broadcasting after wanting to take the weekends off to be with his family.
No one likes that.
He goes, I like the Manning cast. So like everybody sees how like that's going and how like everyone's watching that now and everybody wants that.
I feel like it's how everyone started a conspiracy podcast after No Mercy. You know what I'm saying, Bill? You get it.
I hear you.
Everyone thinks they're the next Tommy G or Bill Rupp, and they're just not. They just can't do it. But, good for him. I think Drew Brees should go fucking do that. I mean, who likes their family, right? Spend 2-3 years, get the fuck out. He spent a few years with his family. That's enough. Like, families suck. Families are stupid.
Did you know, Snapple fun fact.
Are the way to go. Fuck kids. Nieces and nephews.
Snapple fun fact 741. Plants, like humans, can run a fever if they're sick.
Wow.
I did know that, actually, Bill Rupp.
Well, I did not. I mean, you should know, Rackets. You're the weed.
If anyone knows about plants, it should be Rackets for sure.
Yes, a botanist over here.
Yeah, he's like fucking. He's the fucking Walter White of marijuana. Any other headline?
My secrets.
Let's get to the. Anything revolving around the Colts, Broncos, just leave that for when we go through the game, like Javonte Williams and stuff. Anything else?
Nothing really, other than Draymond Green punching Jordan Poole. But I don't know.
Tell us what happened there. That's important.
I don't even know what happened. I just heard that Draymond Green just fucked Jordan Poole up in a practice.
Jordan Poole did it. Jordan Poole's fault. Draymond Green. Jordan Poole said to Draymond Green in practice after he shut down Draymond Green in a drill, he said, "Pack your bags and get out of here," right? And Draymond Green snapped and swung wildly at him like Shaq and Barkley, where they were just swinging at air, and missed him. And supposedly Draymond hit Steve Kerr by accident when he was swinging at Jordan Poole. So that's what's going on in the Warriors locker room right now. The Draymond Green is swinging at Jordan Poole, connecting with Steve Kerr. And we'll see how that goes because both of them are actually up for an extension. It's probably going to be one or the other that's going to get it, Poole or Draymond.
I think I saw a report, too, that said that Poole was they're in talks, they're in lucrative talks, and he's about to get like a good contract.
Both of them are in talks.
Yeah, and part that had something to do with it, too, that Draymond was saying that he was getting out of line.
I think part of it was also Draymond didn't get his extension, right? Draymond still has I'm not in basketball mode right now, so bear with me. But if I'm not mistaken, I know Poole, like Rackets said, is up for a big check.
They're in talks, yeah.
Yeah, and I think if Poole gets that, it actually hurts Draymond's chance of getting his check that he's trying to get. So they are tied together contractually somehow that the Warriors can't sign both of them to max deals, and it looks like Poole's getting close. So I think this story is going to evolve. I wouldn't be shocked if probably not tomorrow, but by Monday's Stay Cashin show, every Monday, Thursday, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. By Monday's Stay Cashin show, we have some more information on that this story runs a little deeper than what we're seeing right now. But good job bringing that up, E. Monday Night Football recap real quick.
Wait, before that, We're doing a giveaway right now. I didn't announce it, but we're doing a giveaway. 37 of you have entered right now. There's 210 people in this chat right now. Type !free in the chat. You'll have a chance to win a free week at 4deepbets.com.
Nice. There's 210 of you in here, and there's been 300 of you in here already, and only 37 people have signed up. So
350 actually.
All right, 350. See, my numbers are wrong. So do that. !free. Hit it. Pop, pop. And you can win a free week to 4D Bets. And if you win it and you already have a subscription, you can give it to fucking one of your friends and bring them in. How about that? Give it to Evan. Let Evan come in for free, and he can just give me the money.
I'm already there.
That'll work.
Draymond Green, he's actually signed this year and next year.
Yeah, I think he's working on an extension, though. I think he wanted to extend beyond this or something.
Yeah, he gets 28 million or 25 million this year, 28 million next year.
Yeah, and again, I may be wrong. Like I said, I may be wrong on the Draymond part. I'm positive. I know I read that online. I don't know if that person was accurate what they were saying, but I know I did read that. Monday Night Football game. Do a quick buzz through, just takeaways from it. Bill, you're going to first have to tell me who played.
The only reason I know is because of my man. Who's that, Tommy? Take a guess.
Jimmy G, who looks like me.
No, Tommy, come on.
What?
Cup
from the
45.
Cooper.
Oh, Cup 45.
Rupp and Cup.
Would you like to say something to the Nightcast?
Rupp, Cup, and Coup. Woo. I mean, I go, hey, it might be 2-2. I don't know. No, Nikos, 3-1. He had 14 million receptions, 14 million yards.
Cooper Kupp is on pace for 179 receptions this year, Rackets. 179 receptions. Cooper Kupp is on pace for this year. 19 targets last game. Tyler Higbee had 14. 33 of the 48 targets went to them. And the third leading receiver was Swernick, or however the fuck you say his name. So basically, again, just further proving that Stafford's racist.
He's a very racist man.
That video popped off, dude. That has 1 million views.
What?
I did a video about how Matt Stafford is racist, and that has 1 million views. It just keeps going.
Mean, I should get at least 10% of those views gifted to me.
Allen Robinson. I mean, everyone was going nuts over him.
I was one of them.
Can't take over Cooper Kupp's spot, guys.
No, that was one person said that. That was insane. But I thought Allen Robinson was going to take over the OBJ role.
He's got
he was going to be the backup guy.
9 receptions for 95 yards and a touchdown. Hell of a year.
That's pretty good.
He had 2 catches for 7 yards on 6 targets. I mean, how do you have he had the third most targets on the team. He had 6 targets and he had fucking 7 yards. Like, what's going on there? Like, is this Robinson? Is this Stafford? So the question is, with this Monday Night Football game, obviously we had the Niners. The Niners just own fucking McVay. McVay's trash.
Everyone had the Niners except for that kid who had that parlay, 15 or 16 team parlay.
Bleacher Report betting was milking the fuck out of that thing for content. It was crazy.
It's an absolute retard.
Because that kid's an idiot.
Yeah. Moron. But the one thing we got to fucking ask is this Robinson or is this Stafford? And on top of that, I have Stafford in a fantasy league. I'm about to drop him and pick up like Trevor Lawrence or Daniel Jones. Like, what? Or do you leave Stafford on your roster?
Well, I wouldn't pick up Daniel Jones.
I mean, dude, there's not much out there, Bill. I got to pick up whatever the fuck scraps are left in a 14-team league.
I mean, so
it's like Daniel Jones or Joe Flacco.
Well, let me give you a little information. Daniel Jones can't throw, right? He can't complete passes because he has no receivers.
Right.
His running is taken away from him because he has an ankle injury and they're taping his ankle up and giving him cortisone. So there'll be no design run plays for him.
Let me see who I picked up.
Not only can he not throw, he won't be able to run.
Right. So I picked up Trevor Lawrence and Teddy Bridgewater because I'm like, Stafford's done. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Here, take him. Like, I'm almost to the point with Allen Robinson where it's like, dude, what do we do? You have to imagine that there's got to be some chemistry that brews at some point, right? Because he got 6 targets. If he had 1 target, I would say, okay. He got 6. Something's wrong there.
OBJ stepped right in.
Yeah, dude, something's wrong there.
Racism.
I don't know what that is.
It's racism.
It's racism. Yeah, he's intentionally missing him so that he retires. So that he'll bring Cole. Maybe Cole Beasley fake retired so that he can go with the Rams.
Oh.
And another white receiver.
Can't wait
Tim
to
and Stafford are in cahoots.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where OBJ goes.
They said Bills
right now. It's the Rams. If fucking Al Robinson doesn't wake up.
And
I'd
Antonio
like to see him go to
Brown.
Green Bay.
Antonio Brown. Who knows?
How
Maybe
about Will Fuller? Will Fuller's
He's not
still
getting
lingering out
signed
there.
anywhere,
There's a lot.
Maybe Antonio Brown will do porn.
Yeah, there's a lot of good receivers lingering out there. Will Fuller, OBJ, Antonio Brown's probably going to poke his head back up. Gronk's still waiting in the wings, ready to come back.
Up, all right.
There's a lot that are fucking sitting out there. Nice job, Evan. There's a lot that are fucking sitting out there right now. So overall, that game is fucking exactly what we thought. Fucking Niners Rams is going to be just fucking normal Niners Rams game. Let's talk a little MLB before we go into the NFL bets because we got a lot to say. Obviously, Rackets is our resident Colts fan. I am the resident Russ Wilson mark. So we're going to have a lot to say about this game tonight. I already have all my bets out to the subs. I wanted to get a lot of these lines before they moved. The Cortland Sutton line that we got on PointsBet already moved 5 points or 5 yards on PointsBet. So
I heard Russell Wilson's questionable.
No, Russell Wilson's fine. So are you just saying that to fuck with me?
No, I just saw it on TV.
No, you probably saw
I will say that 80% of the bets are on the Broncos tonight. So
I'm not worried about that.
you should be.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So
No,
Bill,
I swear to God, I
where
really
did you see this, Bill?
just on Max Kellerman on the bottom.
What did
They're
it
just
say?
talking about it. All right, you want me to rewind it for you?
Yes, it's a rough date, if anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's playing. So if he's been
Oh,
dealing.
he's probably playing, but they're saying he was hurt.
No, he had an injury designation earlier in the week because he
They
had
just
some.
on Russell Wilson's status for tonight game. So Wilson was on the Broncos injury report with a right shoulder injury.
Oh yeah, skip
Russell
those words
Wilson-
where it said he's no longer is.
Okay, so maybe he's off.
He's
I don't know.
playing. Yeah, I
I
just looked it
can't
up. He's
hear the
playing.
volume.
I
They're
understand,
saying he's questionable.
but you understand. No, he was. He came off the injury.
Okay, well, I didn't hear it. That's what I'm telling
That's
you.
why I said you need to go back and check because
I
honestly,
can't hear the volume. I can only read what it says.
I know, but you don't need to hear it because you could read where it says he's off the injury report.
It doesn't say that on this. No. I mean, I don't understand what's so funny.
that Bill used to yell at me, Rackets. Tommy, you have a fucking large audience. You're talking to 100,000 people per podcast episode. You have this big Twitter following. You have a responsibility to not report fake news.
No, you
People
do.
are going to make decisions. You have that same responsibility here.
No. You do, not me.
Dude, if I tell someone Tom Brady's drinking adrenochrome and he's not, how's that affecting their life? You may have just told someone to take Russell Wilson out of their DFS
I
lineup.
didn't say that. I just said it was question. I said it was questionable.
Maybe they didn't hear that. They turned it off. If I didn't go back, you never know.
Well, he was questionable to play, right?
Questionable on like Monday, but he was never questionable. He was always fine. Russell Wilson is playing.
I mean, he's not really good, though.
Well, we can discuss that when we get to the Denver Indy game, where if you guys stay here for another 5-10 minutes, you'll hear that immediately. MLB, guys, playoffs are here. The Mets, congratulations on not winning the division. Absolute fucking trash collapse. Bill, no, don't put the thing up, Bill. I'm not going to make fun of you anymore. I want a serious question here. We'll start with the Rays series. Just going to give you a high-level overview on these 4 games because this is big. We'll go heavier into it tomorrow. Rackets, don't give me picks yet. We'll give the picks for tomorrow. Evan will be very happy if I tell them that you got to tune in tomorrow, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern to get the MLB wildcard pick.
That's right.
But I know you are leaning Rays. What makes you like the Rays, and how far do you think they can go?
They can really – this team is basically set up just like the 2020 team. The pitching's decent, the bullpen's real good, and the offense isn't great. That's the one thing. But a Rosarena, man, it's lifetime 1,200 OPS in the playoffs.
Yeah,
You're gonna get playoff Randy. They steal bases, they run the bases well, they play good defense.
And
I think they beat the Indians pretty easy. I think they beat them in 3.
And fuck Cleveland. I mean, I'm not betting this series. Probably just a little spoiler alert. I'll let Rackets put it out for the subs. I know he's going to be on it, but. I mean, fuck Cleveland. What's Cleveland? Bill, let me kick to you. Mets going to be playing in the first round of the playoffs. Why? Because they win their division.
You're going to sweep the Padres.
Wow. Mets in fucking 2?
Yep.
Wow, I disagree with that. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. Next series, Philadelphia Phillies versus St. Louis Cardinals. These next 2 series are the ones I have the most interest in. Phillies ain't beating the Cardinals. Rackets. Phillies came limping into the fucking playoffs. Are they going to be able to flip a switch? I mean, the Phillies have looked fucking bad for the last fucking month, right? Like, I mean, the Phillies basically had the advantage of other teams shitting the bed so that they could backdoor their way into the playoffs, similar to what your Baltimore Orioles did for my Seattle Mariners. But what
Pretty much.
do you think? What do you think here? I mean, I think this fucking line is retarded. Like, you're gonna give me the Cardinals at minus 125 for the series?
It is, but the Phillies' offense is a whole lot deeper than that Cardinal offense. So if Arenado and Goldschmidt don't hit, you got to wait a whole another time through that lineup before you're gonna fucking even threaten again. Whereas the Philly lineup 1 through 9, they're a lot better offensively. So the bullpen edge goes to the Cardinals. The defensive edge goes to the Cardinals. It's a tighter series, I think, than
I think the pitching edge, I think people are overvaluing Rackets, and you're a guy who probably is with me. Everyone's talking about Nola Wheeler. I mean, Mikolas and Wainwright are not two guys I want to fuck with in the playoffs.
No, I don't want to fuck with those guys. It's just the offense for me. It's a question of Arenado and Goldschmidt. If those two are hot, then yeah, I'm all on the Cardinals. But if they don't get a run in the first inning, you're not threatening again until the third or fourth. So
yeah, I think Brendan Donovan has been, pretty. Yeah, he's kind of come around and been like at least another piece there. So I think the Cardinals of late have started to show a little more than Goldschmidt and Arenado. But like we've said from the beginning, it's those two guys. But I trust those two guys. I love Wainwright in the playoffs. I mean, Wainwright is just a big game pitcher, and this is a guy who I want to lean on.
Quintana in the playoffs, I think he finished with a 3.1 ERA or 3.2 ERA. He's fine. Mikolas is great. So I'm good with the Cardinals. It's a little scary just because of that offense.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a Bill. Do you have a lean on that? We'll go heavier.
Yeah, I don't like the Cardinals.
All right.
But I do know season finished up. I won the bet against you, $2,900 minus 1,000 because you won the bet against me. Well, actually, I'm sorry, you didn't. Hoffman did.
I actually, without Hoffman,
I ended up picking a fucking partner.
Second longest streak. I
should have gotten Rackets
right here.
Should have gotten Rackets on my team.
I still win. Second longest streak.
I don't. I
told you Nikos wasn't going to put bets in.
That remains to be seen.
You can't put those in a fucking.
Hoffman won. And then now, so the finishes it up. Bill Rupp.
19.
Plus 19.
I mean, honestly, I got lucky to be 1,900. That could have been a lot uglier if the Mets didn't fucking slip away at the end there. But speaking to one of the teams that Rackets made me take against, which started this whole thing, fuck you Rackets, or I would have never been in this bet, Toronto Blue Jays.
Which ended up on the good side of the bet. Your fucking Giants suck.
They still lost. They still would have lost me money. The whole bet started because of the fucking Blue Jays.
Your Giants are trash.
I didn't even realize I had the Blue Jays in this bet. And then at the end, I said, fuck, I got to try and get out of this Blue Jays side. And I went with the Giants. And fuck you, fucking Gabe Kapler. Seattle Mariners getting plus 150 in this series versus the Blue Jays. Why?
Oh man, it's not a good matchup
for
either team, really.
Blue Jays been playing good, bro.
Blue Jays have been playing good. Springer's hot, Vladdy's hot. I think the Mariners end up coming out of the series, but if I for instance the Rays, I am letting those two teams beat the fuck out of each other, or in the Yankees, everybody that's on the other side of the thing, I'm letting those two teams beat the fuck out of each other and go see the Astros, and then I will see whoever ends up over there. That side of the bracket's treacherous.
Listen, I think this series is a pick'em. And as someone who loves Seattle, I think it's a pick'em series.
It's closer to a pick'em than it is plus 150.
It's not a minus 180 for Toronto.
Seattle has the pitching advantage for sure.
Yankees are out in the first round.
Well, they
Garrett Cole.
They won the division, so they'll be in the second round.
No, that's will win. I mean, they finished with the same record.
Well, I'm saying the Yankees don't have to play in the first round.
Mets finished with the same record as the Braves.
Oh, by the way, speaking of the Yankees end up winning the division by exactly 6-10 games. Like I said, bravo, Tommy G.
They're out first round.
Yankees schedule is a little fucked up, dude. The first round, they have a game off. They play game 1, and then there's a day off, and then they play game 2, and then there's another day off, and then they play 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that, but it allows Cole to pitch games 1 and 4.
He doesn't want to pitch 1.
I don't know if we want Cole games 1 and 4.
He says he's just here to help the team. Blah blah blah. It's not
Sounds
what
like
a
an
fucking.
ace.
That's not what an ace says.
I want Nasty Nestor game 1. I want someone who's going to go out there and eat and grind and fucking go play, lay his heart on the line. I want Cortez game 1. Fuck Cole.
I mean, Yankees are done. First round exit.
I mean, listen, it depends who they play, but. Who are they playing now? How does that line up? The Yankees?
Tampa Bay or Seattle?
It's Tampa Bay or Cleveland.
I mean, Tampa Bay or Cleveland.
Oh, Yankees will win that. Yeah, Yankees will move. Yankees move on. I'm a Yankees round 2. They'll be out. They'll beat those two teams. So Seattle versus the Astros if they make it. That'll be fun. So we'll talk more about this tomorrow as the series start. Give you some individual bets. We'll have some props. We'll have some fun stuff to do on fucking playoff baseball. How excited is this? This fucking last 2 weeks of baseball is such trash. So much fun to have that going. So we're excited for that tomorrow. Let's get to the NFL. I got some fucking bets to fucking rock your world tonight. Rackets, we dismissed not to start with you. Before we go into props, let's first talk about the sides and totals. I'm going to start with Rackets for 3 reasons. 1, because I want to make fun of him because his Colts suck, so I want to go at him. 2, he's been smashing the totals on primetime games, so he's the right guy to go to. And 3, he's a Colts fan, so he probably has some inside information from the guy who told us we needed to, look at Nyheim Hines out of the slot week 1, and that's been going on. So no Jonathan Taylor. Just to give you guys a rundown, let me get you the official injury report here so that I don't look like Bill Rupp giving you fucking lies about who's in and who's out. Fucking Bill.
I said he's questionable, you
He's not. He's not, though. He's not questionable.
He was questionable, you fucking donkey.
Yeah, he was on Seattle, too. Are we going to bet him on the fucking Seahawks tomorrow? So
Lewis is out. Leonard's out. Jonathan Taylor's out. Blackman's out.
Everyone just tuned
Locke
out.
is out. Quinn is out. And Aaron Patrick is out. So tell me who any of those guys are besides Jonathan Taylor. I'll give you a cookie.
Shaq Leonard, you know who Shaq Leonard is.
It's
Darius Leonard. He just changed his name.
See, I mean, saying the wrong name is a fucking disaster.
No. He changed his name to Shaq.
That's his name, you donkey.
I can tell you who Tim Patrick is. You say you don't know.
Yeehaw!
You make that sound well. It sounds like you should be one. You.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why you shouldn't be a donkey like Tommy and be on the Broncos tonight.
I didn't say Tim Patrick, you goof.
You named Tim Patrick.
He's not even on that team. I said Patrick. It's Aaron Patrick, and he's a fucking
Tim Patrick is on the IR for the fucking Broncos.
Linebacker.
Tim Patrick's on the IR for the Broncos.
Why would I say somebody who's on the IR? There's some people out this week. Who cares about the IR?
Anyone in the IR is also out this week.
God, you're so stupid.
You're a fucking donkey. Go on, Rackets. What were you saying before you were rudely fucking donkeyed over?
80% of the bets are on the Broncos tonight. It's a donk play, man. I know Tommy's on him hard, but
no.
Okay, you're gonna tell me. Okay, so
no.
Hold on a second. So we got 80% of the bets on the Broncos. We got Jonathan Taylor out. We got the Colts' best linebacker out in Shaq Leonard, and the line has not moved. And it's actually moved towards the Colts' money line.
No. And I will tell you.
It was plus 158 about 3 hours ago.
I
plus
will
152.
tell you why. First of all, only 68% of the money and 64% of the bets.
That's come down then because it was 71% this morning.
70. You bumped it up to 80 to fucking help your case. 72% of the money line is on the Broncos.
I looked at it was 72%, whatever. Right, same thing. 70%.
What Rackets we need to be talking about is 87% of the money. Because I always say it doesn't matter unless it's like flirting with 80% for me. 68% of the money on Denver just makes 32% of people are stupid. 87% of the money is on the under in this game, Rackets. 69% of the bets, 87% of the money on the under. The under's dropped from 43.5 to 42.5. If I know Joey Rackets and if I know Faction Rackets on primetime games, Joey Rackets is going to be hitting the over right here, boys and girls, to keep the streak alive.
Tommy G, you know me too well.
I know my Legos to my cocaine.
I'll be on the Colts money line. I will be on the over 42.5.
Ignore the first part. That's
you can ignore it. I'm just gonna take my victory lap tomorrow.
He's not good at that part. He's good at the over under part, not the Colts part.
The 42.5. Okay, so we've been seeing this trend now for the whole season. Yeah, all last season too. I started doing my 2 touchdown bets based on these totals, and I was just taking weird players because at that time, teams were actually still scoring touchdowns. It just wasn't the guys that we thought we were going to score. So I started doing the 2 touchdowns on the random guys, and now we just don't get the touchdowns at all anymore. So it's just evolved into that. I think tonight we actually do get some. We don't have Jonathan Taylor. We don't have Russ is playing, but he's questionable. The Broncos offense, yeah, whatever. The Broncos receivers haven't done much this season. Sutton hasn't done much. I think Sutton ends up getting in the box tonight. I think the Colts actually have a decent game tonight because they pretty much have to. I think you're going to see a lot of Nyheim Hines. I think you're actually going to see a lot of Phillip Lindsay too. Phillip Lindsay is the actual true backup to Taylor. He's the one that's going to actually be probably doing the running plays. You're not going to send Hines between the tackles 20 times. So you're going to see Phillip Lindsay out there. he's a garbage touchdown, I guess. But I think the over does hit tonight, and there's gonna be a lot of people mad that the Colts and Broncos are probably going up tempo right from the get go tonight.
What's the odds boost on DraftKings? I don't even know how to find it. Where is it? The odds boost on FanDuel. We have to check this every day. The first one is Broncos to win. Sutton 1 touchdown, under 49.5 total. I think the under is the part of that odds boost that is
first half under 21.5.
I know you're going there. I'm reading the odds boost first. Pay attention.
Just book it.
Here's the other odds boost, Bill. You ready for this? Odds boost on FanDuel plus 2,000. Ready? Nyheim Hines 40+ rushing yards. He ain't getting that. The whole fucking world is on Nyheim Hines rushing.
Don't bet him his rushing. Guys, don't bet it. Don't bet his rushing.
That. And if he does, it's going to be off a 27-yard run. He ain't getting that volume. He ain't going to be there. That ain't the dude, okay? Jelani Woods, 1+ touchdown is in the fucking odds boost. What?
He's been really good, but no way.
How does he make the odds boost? And Colts plus 10.5. They ain't getting that either. So
relax.
They ain't getting that. But I do like the over on this one, actually. But I'm on the opposite side of Rackets on this, obviously, with Denver. I will tell you this, Bill Rupp. The way I'm going to be playing the over in a fun way is I would play the team total of the Denver Broncos. So I don't think the Colts are going to score much today. I will give my analysis in a second, but first let me kick to Let's Go Rupp, and let's hear what he has to say. Not on props, Bill Rupp, just on the game. Who wins the game? What do you think of the total?
Under first half.
First half under. Put it on the board, Evan. Under 21.5. Silly Billy Rupp.
Minus 130.
Tell us why, Bill, for anyone tuning in for the first time.
Because these silent games, 90% go first half under. Bet them all. There's only been I think 1, maybe 2 that have gone over on all the island games so far. Love them. Love the under. And we always do a hedge anyway in case it doesn't happen. We do one team, both teams to score a touchdown in each half, 1 time and 2 times. So in case it goes to a crazy game, we always have those bets. So we're always winning.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I like the first half under in this one. I like Rackets is over. I'm not playing the total. I'm not really going to be playing it at all, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute because I have a few bets that I love. I am going to be fucking shit stomping the Broncos. I mean, this couldn't be more of a fucking Tommy G bet. No matter what you told me, I am not worried about the 68% of money that is on the Broncos for the simple reason that outside of the one game that was blatantly fixed by the NFL against the Chiefs, Vegas has been wrong on the Colts all year. They have been over-exaggerating Colts lines all year, and everyone refuses to accept that the Colts suck. If you change the Colts names to the fucking Smoltz, this line would be 7. There's no this line is wrong, and it's wrong because people are overvaluing the Colts. I know people are going to say, oh, Jonathan Taylor's out. The line should be through the floor. Well, Melvin Gordon's about to get benched. And Javonte Williams is also out for the year. And Russ Wilson hasn't looked good. So you kind of have both teams limping in, missing their featured back. You could argue Denver's missing both backs. There's that under 14.5 carries for Melvin Gordon is not a bad bet either. Because he may be 1 fumble away from this being the fucking, Latavius Murray show, and Mike Boone. I mean, he's going to be in some trouble over there. So I love the Broncos today. Rackets, I don't see how the Colts score. So my thing is, this is a team that is reliant on Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is going to be out. You're going to probably have Lindsey in a revenge game, which I don't hate, and Nyheim Hines, playing out of the slot and then getting more snaps at least to lead to some more opportunity. But the Denver Broncos haven't allowed more than 179 passing yards to a quarterback all fucking year yet. And they just faced Derek Carr and other quarterbacks who are better than fucking Matt Ryan. So you can't throw on him. Patrick Surtain is a monster. He fucking held down Devontae Adams. He held down fucking Debo. He held down, I can give you the list, the last 4 games they played. He's been phenomenal. Let me just show you here. Hold on. Surtain, Devontae Adams, Debo, Cooks, and DK Metcalf. Shit on all of them. He's been possibly the best, he might be the best corner in the NFL this year so far. That's how good he's been. And he's going to be locked on Pittman. Pittman runs about 80% of his routes on the outside. Surtain's going to live on the outside. They'll probably slide Pittman into the slot here and there, but that's not good. You're going to be missing Jonathan Taylor, and Pittman's going to be on an island with Patrick Surtain. That is bad. Where is their offense and production going to come from? Matt Ryan's a fucking disaster. You can't throw on this team. They don't have Jonathan Taylor to run on this team. Matt Ryan's going to turn the ball over. He's got 5 interceptions in his last 3 or 4 games. Denver Broncos don't let you – how is Indianapolis going to score 20 points in this game?
Alec Pierce, and as crazy as it is, Jelani Woods is he will eat up the middle. I don't know if he's going to score it, but he's a 6'7" tight end that's got to match up pretty much on anybody that he's going to
he's also got fucking 3 catches on the year.
And they've all gone for touchdowns, I think.
Okay, so you're talking about Jelani Woods, who has 3 catches on the year, and Alec fucking Pierce, who I drafted in my seasonal league, who has 7 catches on the year. This is a fucking 5'11" white receiver and a fucking tight end with 3 catches. That's how they're going to fucking beat the Broncos?
I mean,
a running back off the practice squad and Lindsey. What did they got nothing.
Paris Campbell running out of the slot. I mean, there's options there. You're going to get the Matt Ryan turnovers. That's inevitable. But I don't see
Denver.
It doesn't. I don't think that really matters. Honestly.
I mean, is Matt Ryan going to fumble once or twice?
Yeah.
Is Matt Ryan going to throw an interception?
If it's debatable, yes. He hasn't been. The only interceptions he's really thrown are on tip balls. He hasn't really been that bad with the interceptions.
Right? No, I wish it was just turnover the bet on him. I couldn't find a turnover bet. It's interception.
Yeah, he's going to turn the ball over.
Okay, so the Denver Broncos have not allowed a quarterback this year to throw for 180 yards. Geno Smith, who's looked fucking like a world beater, threw for $170. Houston, obviously, $150. They suck. Jimmy Garoppolo threw for $150, and Derek Carr threw for $170. Bill, is Matt Ryan better than fucking any of those guys?
I mean, maybe about the same.
Right.
But he's not.
If the Colts throw for 210, which would be 50 yards more than any team has thrown for on Denver, are they going to beat the Broncos? No. Are they going to rush for fucking what are the rushing props? Naheem Hines' rushing prop is 35. Phillip Lindsay's is probably going to pop at 30.
Yeah, I would say don't bet Hines rushing. He's not going to be running the
ball.
No,
that's where are they going to get offense?
Lindsay honestly is not bad.
He's not bad. His prop's going to be 29, right? Where are they going to get fucking 350 yards of offense?
Ryan's thrown for 350 twice already this season in two bad losses. I'm not worried about the yardage there.
Maybe he gets 150 in garbage time when they're down 20, but I just don't see it. And I'm not even picking on your team here, Rackets.
No, it's fine, dude.
No one's gonna love the Colts without fucking Jonathan Taylor, right? If Jonathan Taylor was playing,
which is why that line should be moving. And people are gonna say running backs aren't worth any points, but that running back is worth points. I don't give a shit who you are.
Javonte Williams on the other side.
Okay, but still. He's better than Javonte Williams. He needs more to that team than that.
They won't put up the Colts kicker anywhere. So
yeah, I won't see that either. So what I'm saying here, guys, is I don't see a path to the fucking Colts.
The DraftKings has their money line down to 145.
I mean, listen, that's crazy because it's 180 everywhere. Are you sure?
No, I just saw it at 170.
It's 145. It's 145 on DraftKings. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking at it too. Look, it's on the screen.
I bet you were on the first half under, and you're looking at the first half line.
I'm not. I'm looking at the game. I'll take a
look at the stream.
Literally looking at it right now. It's not.
Plus
the Colts plus 145.
Oh.
Yeah, you said that the Broncos minus.
No, I said the Colts are at 145.
Oh well, I mean that's
Colts are plus 145.
Yeah, Colts are plus 145. They're plus 160.
They thought you were talking about the Broncos.
We're gonna have to rewind.
No.
It sounded like you were saying the Broncos minus 140.
No, I said the Colts are down to plus 145.
You said the game's down to 140, so we just assumed.
Yeah.
I said the Colts are down to 145.
Yeah, no one's betting the Colts, so that's a weird thing to say.
Exactly, nobody's betting the Colts, but their line's going down.
Right, but no, it's not.
Okay, it is.
It's not. Been 170 all morning. I put it in this morning. It was 170. Been 170 on DraftKings, the only book that's added at 170 since this morning. Listen, they're going to get shit stomped, okay? And this is the Russell Wilson coming out game,
50,
and I wish
57% of the money's on the spread is on Denver. 52%.
Right, it's not a crazy now. Rackets 85% of the money's on the Broncos.
Bro, this morning it was. I put it in the chat. It was fucking 77% and 23%.
This is just according to FanDuel's book. So.
Now, yeah, FanDuel's wrong. It's Odds Trader is what I was looking at, and that's changed off of that since this morning.
Bottom line.
I gotta go get my kid though. So.
All right. Any other bets on this game before you leave?
Fun one that I will have out. I'll probably put it out for the subscribers, and I think we always have fun with the halftime, full-time, double the draws and stuff like that. I'm going Broncos halftime, Colts full-time, plus 950, I think it is. That's insane. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Plus 950 with that.
I mean, that's literally the dumbest bet ever. Please don't put that on the sheet. But if you want to bet it, bet it. But yeah,
I'm hitting 9.5 units on.
There'll be no Colts full time on our sheet. That's for sure. Get out of here. You're a bias.
Whatever.
All right. Say hi to Peyton.
I'll be stiff arming you tomorrow.
Yeah, you stiff arm. Wait do you see the background I get tomorrow? I'm gonna learn how to do that shit. I'm gonna have me taking a fucking steaming dump on your fucking head.
You can't take my stuff.
I'm gonna fucking bring Iconic in, fucking coming right back at you. Actually, no, I won't.
Get your own stuff, Tommy G. Get your own stuff.
I'm gonna use your mouth thing that they're doing in the chat, and I'm gonna have you say Tommy G's the best, and I'm an idiot. So
I'll be running up the aggro crag behind me, right, and pushing you down.
If you want to sign up for 4 deep bets, do it tonight. Do it today. Sign up for the week today because this is going to be a fun. We're going to have Rupp and Rackets at 5:30, and there's nothing I love more than just fucking shit stopping Rackets and Matt Ryan. So I will be there fucking killing him tonight, especially when my boy Russell Wilson has his breakout game. So, all right, get out of here, Rackets. So I like Russell Wilson tonight, Bill. I've been saying from the beginning, we will not judge Russell Wilson until week 5. So today is Judgment Day. This is when we will begin to judge Russell Wilson, or I will begin to judge him and see if he's regressed, if he's washed, if he's a star still. I think his relationship with Courtland Sutton is just insane. By the way, Broncos 170 was one of the 3 absolute locks of the night. I'm not putting the Melvin Gordon thing in, Evan. You can take that one off. That was just kind of like a flyer for people if they want it. But Bill Rupp, I think this is the night. I'm afraid to bet the Russ Wilson props to go over his yardage too much, because I'm really scared that the Colts may just, give up like a touchdown early. Matt Ryan fumbles at his own 10. It's 14-0, and they could just put it in park. Or else I would be slamming Russ.
I think the game, at least the first half, I think it goes under. I don't know. I'm only betting that. So
right. The Colts have a good defense. That is the one thing.
And I'm going to do like a draw and stuff like that. Those other ones we usually do. But other than that, yeah. Nick,
I love this game tonight, so I'll lead the way with the bets. So one thing I'm doing, Courtland Sutton over 4.5 receptions. You got to go here with this, guys. This relationship has been expanding with Courtland Sutton. 20 catches, 250-plus yards, and a touchdown in the 3 weeks while Russ is still learning the offense. You saw it in that first week, too. The second half of the first week, they started to build that chemistry. I think it just continues to evolve. So I'm going to take the Courtland Sutton path here, because I don't think I need 300 yards out of Russ Wilson. I think the game could get out of hand, and Courtland Sutton can still get to his numbers. So I like Courtland Sutton over 4.5. I also like Courtland Sutton's receiving yards. I think over 60.5 we got on 4deepbets.com on PointsBet. The best line floating out there right now for this is Courtland Sutton.
65.5 on DraftKings.
63.5 on FanDuel, 63.5 on BetRivers. So 63.5 is the best line floating out, it looks right now. 65.5 on DraftKings, 66.5 on Caesars. So 63.5 if you didn't get the 16.5 with us at 4 deep bets. I like that over right there. That's a fucking smash. Phil, I got a prop. Have you looked at my bet slip yet?
Nope.
Okay, Bill. How much you want to bet that I can make you make another bet on this game?
Nope.
I can. You ready? Are you ready? It's a fun Bill Rupp bet. You're gonna like it.
All right, well, tell me.
All right. Over the last 3 games, Russell Wilson has been sacked 10 times. Matt Ryan has been sacked 14.
I already looked at the sacks.
24 sacks between the two of them. 4.5 minus 135. Bill on Bovada. How is there not 5 sacks? Matt Ryan alone has been sacked 5 times in 2 of his last 3 games.
I was looking at individual players also.
Yeah, so Matt Ryan has been sacked 5 times, twice alone in his last 3 games. How in Denver against the best pass D he's faced all year. And Russell Wilson.
Where is it 4.5?
It was 4.5 on Bovada and a couple other sites. Bovada had the best line. That's what we threw out.
I'm seeing 5.5 everywhere.
Yeah, it was 4.5 all over. If anyone in the 4 Deep chat wants to chime in and see where there's a 4.5 lingering around on any of the other books that aren't Bovada. But it was 4.5 there. I think that's fantastic. Bill, what do you think of the interception prop? I did play the Matt Ryan interception minus 120. What do you think?
Nah, not if you're going to take the sacks. I wouldn't take both.
I mean, I don't see a way that Matt Ryan doesn't throw a pick. He's going to be under pressure all game with this defense. He's just going to throw one up or something's going to get tipped. And Surtain on Pittman, no Jonathan Taylor. He's just going to be chucking. I have 3 other bets that I'm not going to give you here that you got to sign up at 4deepbets.com for. But in my opinion, the best bet that you can make if you're in agreement with this game flow is Matt Ryan under 1.5 passing touchdowns minus 145. I mean, Bill, the Denver Broncos,
he gets a lot of late garbage though. That's what scares me.
But you can't throw. That's the only that you can't throw on the Broncos. Like they're a very difficult team to throw on. So if you think the game's going under, then we shouldn't be seeing a ton of late garbage time, right? That means you think it's going to stay remotely close then, correct?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, the Colts don't necessarily have to score.
Right. So
I think it could be 17-3.
Right. I think your only risk here on this Matt Ryan under 1.5 touchdowns is late garbage. That is your only risk in this one. And there's always easy ways out of that with live bets. If they look like shit and he's got 1 touchdown, no touchdowns, I think this is a phenomenal bet. I think this should be like minus 200. Matt Ryan under. I mean, the Broncos don't give up touchdowns. They don't give up passing touchdowns. And the Colts could still score a couple times and it not be a Matt Ryan passing touchdown. So I like this a lot. Matt Ryan under Denver has given up 1 passing touchdown in the last 3 weeks combined. So in the last 3 weeks combined, Denver's given up 1 passing touchdown. I'm going to bet that Matt Ryan isn't better on the road against Denver without Jonathan Taylor and with a locked up Pittman than the last 3 competitors combined. Win or lose, I think you could take that bet to the bank. It's a sharp move. It's a smart play. A lot of people don't like to bet unders, but I think under 1.5 touchdowns for Matt Ryan. Pretty easy one right there, Bill Rupp.
All right. Take it.
I'm on it. Anything else you like on this game?
Nope.
Tell me, what's up with Muff Pickett? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You want to do a quick actually, let me just see if there's anything else on this game. Did anyone have any questions in the chat?
Yeah, you wanted
contest, right?
You got the Broncos over 4.5 sacks or the whole game?
Whole game. The whole game. 4.5 sacks in the game. Broncos Colts.
Yeah, I don't know if that's around anymore though.
It's not on DraftKings.
It should be.
DraftKings says 5.5.
You're okay with 5.5. It's 5.5 is probably like plus 130, but
plus 100.
With multiple 4.5s on the offshores. I know that for a fact. Let me just see here.
Wait, what?
FanDuel doesn't even offer that, right?
No, not until after the game starts. They do individual.
Why do they wait until kickoff? It's so fucking annoying. Another weird one. I'm not going to make this an official play. I'm going to throw this out for the subs too. Russell Wilson, 250 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't think that's extreme at all. I think this should be a Russ Floss game. No Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon fumble issues. Colts aren't the only ones who are missing a little bit of their running pop. So I wouldn't be surprised, national TV after 4 weeks at home. This is a game where Russ comes out and tries to floss a little bit. I have some fun plus 1,000, plus 1,500 wagers, which I'll have for the subscribers. I think a couple of them have a really good chance of hitting tonight if I'm right on what's about to happen. But tomorrow, I think we're going to be sitting here talking about a different Russell Wilson than you guys have been talking about for the last 4 weeks. We shall see. Bill Rupp, nothing else on this game?
Nope.
All right. And let's go. We'll talk about that tomorrow, Zap. Picking Freiermuth. I was like, what is Muff? Evan, giveaway. Do it.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gents. We had 107 people enter this giveaway out of the 500 or 600 people that were here. And Fred Eckberg, you just won the giveaway. You won a free week 4 deep bets. Do not reach out to me. Reach out to Bill Rupp down there at Rupp45 on Twitter. DM him, and he will get you all set up.
Yep. DM me at Rupp45, and then I'll, like Evan said.
Tag said, Tommy, you keep referencing primetime. We've seen Russ in primetime like 3 times. I know. You got to listen to the whole sentence. I said I'm not judging Russell Wilson until week 5. So it's not that Russ is on primetime, he's going to ball out. It's that we are now in week 5. This is the point where he would have had a full preseason, full camp, building chemistry with the receivers, and he's at home on primetime. This is the game. There's a lot of buzz going out about Russ not being Russ. This is the night. Tonight is the night. Russ Wilson comes out and just puts that dick in the Colts. If he doesn't, I may have to start fucking weaning off my stand-up of Russell Wilson a little bit. So we shall see. All right, Bill Rupp, final words. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go put some bets
Open Rackets 5:30 in the Discord. That's it.
All right. Evan Hand, final words.
We're live from Florida tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow.
Live from Florida, Bill Rupp. Did you want to shout out the podcast with your final words, or no? Just ignore No Mercy.
No, I mean, I can leave that to you.
Yeah, I mean, how many things do I gotta fucking wrap up? I gotta tell them to sign up for bets, buy Manscaped, fucking listen to podcast. Take one of them off my plate.
No mercy. Let's go.
Attaboy, Bill Rupp.
Everywhere except for Spotify.
Because fuck Spotify. Podcast is actually pretty good. I'm listening to the first hour and a half. You might want to skip through the first like 10 minutes where Bobby talks about fucking chess and Bill's talking about fishing. Garbage. 10
Fishing
minutes.
was awesome. The chess.
Don't judge me by that 5-10 minute period. But the Musk conversation, re-listening to it, we hit every single angle on what Elon Musk is doing with Twitter. And I got to say, honestly, for you and Bobby, you did a great job listening to me just fucking spit fire during that segment. I was phenomenal. I was really good, I got to say. And I'm very modest. I was really good during that part. Drop some times. Get over to 4deepbets.com, number 4deepbets.com. Sign up immediately. Get over there. Come fuck. We got a show going at 5:30. We got another live show starting at kickoff at 8 o'clock. We'll be betting live bets. We got baseball playoffs this weekend. We will have another live show tomorrow here for free for you at 2 p.m. Then we have our roundtable show Friday night. We do a sweat show on Saturday. We'll be in there for the games on this Sunday and Major League Baseball playoffs, NFL, UFC. This is the weekend to fuck. Get over 4deepbets.com. Go there now. Promo code VIP10, 10% off. Go now. Go. 4DBets. We got to go. Thank you, Rackets. Thank you, Bill Rupp. Thank you, Evan Hand. Thank you, anyone that wasn't able to join us. I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go.